Europe, we have GDPR, which is their data protection law. And that says a similar thing. It says, hey, if your data is breached and it's out in the world, whether it's from your system you built or one you're using, then you can be liable to big fines. So privacy law is progressing a lot quicker than other types of law, and that's where you're going to see it first. If you're truly international with your audience, just be mindful that you have that responsibility to protect any information you store. So rule one of this is store as little as possible. If you don't need to do it, don't store it. That way you don't get covered by any law. And if you do store it, just be very, very mindful that in the event of something bad happening, you need to understand your responsibilities. Now, the insurance side is interesting. The cyber insurance industry has been booming for 10 years now. But increasingly in the last few years, it's getting harder and harder to get that insurance because the insurers are saying you need to meet this threshold to get the insurance. And then from there, you need to, at the time of a breach, they need to know that you were still following all of those security things when the bad thing happened. Now, it's not to say you can't get it, but be prepared if you are trying to buy that insurance for them to give you a set of requirements that you need to be meeting, or for them to assess you based on your maturity and change your premiums based on that. If you're not doing anything, either they won't cover you or the premium is going to be very, very high. So it might be worth you getting a list, like in this part of the world, in Australia, New Zealand, we have the Essential 8 and the CERT's top 10 controls. These are the top 10 things you can do to protect your small organization. Right. The US has a similar list.